Hello, welcome to your latest update for Scotland from the Met Office. Not much rain around over the next few days, but there'll be some big differences in temperatures. Take today, for example, where it's sunny, temperatures jumping up again into the mid-teens, but in many places are fairly cloudy. It is also a bit windier, particularly so in the west. So even though we've got some blue skies across the far northwest, it is quite gusty here. Elsewhere, we've got a lot of cloud around, a bit of drizzle here and there over the Cairngorms, but for most it's a dry day. And although there's a lot of cloud, we'll see some brightness getting through. Staying sunny across the Northern Isles, 10 or 11 Celsius. Here again in the far northwest, perhaps not quite as warm as yesterday, but we could still get 13 or 14 in a few places. Generally 12 or 13, pretty mild for the time of year. Heading out on Friday nights, well, no real issues with the weather. Again, we could see a bit of drizzle over the hills and the cloud thickening a little bit over parts of Grampian, the southern uplands. So some of the higher routes, perhaps a little bit misty and murky. And for most, it will turn quite cloudy, the clouds spilling back in across the Northern Isles. But the northwest stays generally clear. And that's why here it will turn a little bit chilly. We could get down close to freezing here, but elsewhere it stays relatively mild for the time of year. Most towns and cities up at 6, 7 or 8 Celsius. Into Saturday, and again, the northwest should see plenty of sunshine, and with lighter winds, it could get quite warm again by the afternoon. Again, it will be cloudy on the east coast. I'm hopeful that Edinburgh will brighten up, but across the borders and up towards Aberdeenshire, particularly close to the coast, it will stay rather gloomy, and more cloud on Saturday across the Northern Isles. Again, though, most places dry and plenty of sunshine in the west, a much brighter day in the southwest especially. And it will be pretty mild. Again, if the cloud sticks on the east coast with a breeze off the sea, temperatures here will be 10 or 11 degrees Celsius. But elsewhere, with some sunshine, well, we're looking at 11, 12. And particularly in that northwestern corner, well, we could get up to 15, 16, maybe even as high as 17 degrees Celsius in one or two places. Really quite remarkably warm for this time of year. Now, through Saturday evening, again, we'll keep a lot of cloud, I fancy, on the east coast. Most other places will be dry and clear, but it'll stay pretty mild on Saturday night in the northwest, with the winds continuing to bring the warmer air up over the mountains and then down the other side. So it won't be as cold perhaps on Sunday morning here, but other places where the winds do fall light, it will turn a bit chilly on Sunday morning. Overall, though, Sunday, another dry, bright day for most with a lot of sunshine, perhaps a bit brighter on the east coast as well, although I still fancy Aberdeenshire coast will stay predominantly overcast. Still relatively mild, but temperatures are dropping down over the next few days, and especially next week, it is going to turn an awful lot colder. We will see a few showers. At the moment, it looks like any snow will be confined to the tops of the hills. For more information on the cold spell next week, visit the Met Office website or follow us on social media.